Why are YouTubers beginning to run for political office? Now that's a question I've been thinking over the past couple months, as the London mayoral elections saw Fosh and Niko Omilana, as well as Meet Kevin just 2 days ago announcing that he was going to run for California governor. There were a couple reasons for this, I think. Firstly, is that it's a great marketing play. If you can put your name out there, all of a sudden you can get mainstream attention, mainstream news sites talking about you, and you do absolutely nothing for that, and they give you millions and millions of dollars worth of free advertising. Further, they can create tons of content off that. So for the London mayoral elections, you just have to put down a £10,000 deposit, which you only get back if you reach a certain votes. However, for the YouTubers, that was worth the money. Yes, it may be £10,000, but they probably get a lot more marketing through that, as I said before, as well as can create 10 pieces of content off that. And that would pay back for itself instantly, if not over time with the new subscribers that racked up in the process. On top of this, I think it's also to get more young people interested in politics. However, for Fosh, it was always trying to beat his political rival in Lawrence Fox, which he didn't do, but Niko ended up taking over doing. So I think that's really good because they can capture a much younger audience that otherwise wouldn't be there. And Fosh personally said, "I do not want to be mayor, I would be an awful mayor, don't vote for me." Yet he still managed to rack up 6,700 votes. And it shows his ability to really capture a younger audience, which politicians are very rarely effectively doing in today's age. Whereas for Meet Kevin, his purpose seems to be very different. He really genuinely seems to want to take over that governorship, which I'm not sure the likelihood that's going to happen, but he really is trying to crack down on the things that he sees as issues within the state, such as homelessness, housing crisis, wildfires, etc., and that he feels the current governor is failing to address effectively. But it does seem like he's really trying to get dirty and put his hands in the ring there. He's not just a random YouTuber who's gained his wealth and popularity through just producing videos in his bedroom. He's actually built wealth doing real estate, doing finance, business, and then through YouTube building his popularity and brand name. So I think his ability to actually do anything and run as an effective candidate is much greater than the previous two mentioned because of his knowledge in this arena, and he's already had interviews with Fox Business. While I'm not going to speak on his exact policies because that's a whole nother discussion, it is interesting that YouTubers are starting to try and get their hands dirty in this field, more than just saying, "Oh, I'm going to vote for this person because this person sucks," which was the past 4 years. Whether this is actually going to be effective, I don't know, because you had people like Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to run for California governor, which he ended up winning, and he had no political experience. He was a bodybuilder, he was an actor, but because of that name he brought along with him, people trusted him a lot more, probably in a more contested arena where there's too many names to really pick out a final candidate. So there is potential for him to actually make way. However, I don't think he'll actually win because he doesn't have the sort of name like Arnold Schwarzenegger has. Yes, he has a couple million followers, but that's globally and it's not as unanimous popularity. However, I think at a minimum, he'll at least attempt to try and address issues which he feels aren't being addressed enough. It'll be really interesting to see how this plays out, see how it goes in the next couple months. You can follow Meet Kevin on his YouTube channel where he posts constant updates on what his plan is on his website. He's got a 20-point plan already laid out. He's not just saying, "Ooh, what if I run?" like Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Oprah have been doing for years. And if you want to keep hearing more updates from me, just subscribe, watch more videos because I'll keep delivering them to you as this comes along. So I shall see you guys in the next one.